Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff, looking out into the vast unknown. It's daunting, isn't it? But what if that unknown is just a better version of you waiting to be discovered? Every day we are held back by invisible chains. These chains are our limiting beliefs, self-imposed barriers that keep us locked in the familiar, the comfortable. Our brain, in its quest for comfort, often leads us back to what we know, away from the unfamiliar. Marissa Peer, a renowned therapist, identifies 3 common limiting beliefs we subconsciously follow. Feeling like we're not enough, believing that what we want isn't available to us, and not pursuing our heart's true desires. These beliefs keep us grounded, afraid to leap into the vast unknown. Leaping into the unknown might feel uncomfortable at first, but it's the first step towards breaking free from these limiting beliefs. It's the first step towards discovering a better version of yourself, waiting just beyond the horizon. There comes a moment in life when you realize that living for others' happiness no longer appeals to you. That's when you truly start to discover your power. You see, the journey to finding your true power begins with focusing on the most important person in your life. You. It's about taking that bold step to step away from the crowd, to peel back the layers of societal expectations, and to delve deep into the core of who you truly are. It's about defining your interests, passions, and purpose in life, not based on what others expect of you, but based on what truly resonates with your heart. Why is this important? Because it's in this journey of self-discovery that we find our true authenticity. It's when we step out of the comfort zone, when we dare to be different, to be unique, that we grow, that we evolve. And yes, it's uncomfortable, it's unfamiliar. It's like stepping into a dark room, not knowing what awaits. But remember, it's in the darkness that we find the brightest of lights. It's in the unfamiliar that we find the most exciting of discoveries. You see, our brains are wired to return to the familiar, to seek comfort and safety. But it's when we challenge this wiring, when we dare to step into the unfamiliar, that we truly grow, that we truly discover who we are. And when we do, it's like finding a treasure chest filled with the most precious of gems, our true interests, our true purpose, our true authenticity. It's like finally finding where we truly fit in, not based on societal expectations, but based on our true selves. And it's not just about finding our place in the world. It's about understanding why we exist, why we're here. And trust me, it's not what you might think. This journey to finding your true power is not about becoming someone else. It's about becoming the best version of you. It's about embracing your uniqueness, your individuality, your authenticity. When you find your own willpower, you discover your inner spark, your authenticity. And once you do, there's no looking back. In a world of shifting expectations, the pursuit of perfection is a mirage. It's our imperfections that make us human, real, and truly beautiful. This is a truth we often forget in our race to meet the ever-changing standards set by society. Our imperfections, dear friends, are not blemishes to be hidden away in shame. No, they are badges we wear with honor. They are testament to our journey, the struggles we've braved, and the victories we've savored. They are the stories etched on our souls, the wisdom we've gathered along the way, the unseen beauty within us that's waiting to be discovered. Imagine a world where we all strive for uniform perfection. It would be a world devoid of variety, of color, of the unique charm that makes each of us who we are. It's our flaws that create diversity, that add depth to our personality, that make us interesting. So instead of striving to erase these imperfections, let's celebrate them. Let's wear them with pride. Let's own them. They are an integral part of us, a part that's as important as our strengths, our talents, our achievements. Let's not let the fear of judgment stop us from embracing our true selves. Because the only judgment that truly matters is our own. We need to understand that it's not our job to fit into a mold created by someone else. It's our job to break that mold and create our own, one that's shaped by our experiences, our beliefs, our values, one that's shaped by our imperfections. Remember, it's in the acceptance of our flaws that we find our true strength, our true beauty, the strength to be ourselves in a world that's constantly trying to make us something else, the beauty of authenticity, of being true to who we are. Let's not forget, it's in our shared imperfections that we find our shared humanity. Our struggles, our victories, they bind us together. They help us connect on a deeper level. They remind us that we're all in this together, that we're not alone in our journey. So let's celebrate our imperfections. After all, they're what make us beautifully, gloriously, unabashedly human. The journey to self-love involves seeing past our limitations, embracing our faults, and cultivating a loving energy for ourselves and the world around us. It's a journey less about reaching a destination and more about the transformation that unfolds along the way. It's about learning to silence the critical voices in our heads, the ones that say we're not enough or that happiness isn't available to us. It's about replacing those voices with a new narrative, one that tells us we are worthy, we are capable, we are enough. It's about stepping outside of our comfort zones, daring to follow our heart's desires, daring to be authentic. And it's about finding peace in our imperfections, recognizing they aren't blemishes but badges of our journey, our struggles, our victories. In the words of Buddha, you yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. So embark on this journey of self-love and see past your limitations, because the only limits that exist are the ones you set for yourself.